Welcome back, finally, to File Under Fire, a wrestling review podcast. My name is Brady. I am your host. Joined with me, as always, is Dom.
You stupid bitch.
And Avi.
Hey y'all, you gotta start introducing me first, because I can't follow Dom.
That's true.
Dom every time he just throws me for a total loop, and I forget what I'm even gonna say.
Do you plan things before I click record?
No, but like I just freeze. Like, did Dom just say you stupid bitch?
I just laugh.
Then you say my name, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I said it. I did that.
Dom's probably pissed because
I
spent the last 5 minutes referencing shit ass movies, and he just wanted to start recording the podcast.
I don't even care about nothing, dude. I was just coughing. I was just sitting here coughing.
It's true. He was doing that. Yeah, so honestly, I think this is maybe we took a whole week off. Never mind. I'm fucking stupid. I was like,
it's because our heart is not in it anymore, guys.
Yeah, this is actually the last episode of the podcast. Which
fuck both these guys.
Yes, fuck you, Connor.
Oh man, not Connor. Connor. Oh, I forgot. Connor hasn't. Did you pin that?
I don't
message?
mean that, Connor.
Well, we're just doing this live. Did you pin that?
Oh my god, I was sending an email and then I didn't read it, but I'm gonna know by the end of the episode. So
yeah, I'll read it to you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I remember Connor sent. I remember.
I'm a teacher by trade. I can read you the email.
Yeah. We got 3 matches this week, as always. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be back on schedule yet. I have no fucking clue, really. Last week we were gonna try and record Wednesday of last week, and is straight up I just wasn't in it. I was like, I want to spend time with my girlfriend because she leaves me in 2 days, and the guys were like, hey, that's cool. And then
y'all remember that shit?
And then
back in the day.
What do you mean? The fucking whip thing?
Yeah, bro.
Hey.
I don't remember.
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, anyway. And then
I'm just being an asshole. It's because you were talking about that movie you were talking about put me in the mindset of that shit.
Stupid jokes.
Yeah.
Johnny Test?
Oh my god, I forgot. You don't like Johnny Test too, don't you?
It fucking sucks.
Fuck me, man.
Who's Johnny Test?
It was
some shitty ass. It's a really bad. It was a cartoon that I always fucking turned off when that shit came on.
Yeah, I don't.
SpongeBob.
I don't even know the best way to explain it. It's I don't know.
It's ass.
You
would not have liked it. And I said I'm making that joke because there's always a whip crack. All my real cartoon watchers, all my real children out there would know.
I don't know if Ollie would probably just think it's stupid, but he'd just sit there and turn his brain off while it's on because
it ain't no Adventure Time. I'll tell you that.
No, it's not. No, if you really.
I'm coming in hot tonight.
If you really only get
started with a you stupid bitch.
If you only get into the cartoons that have good stories and shit, like Adventure Time and fucking what's the other one? Goddamn.
I don't know.
Regular Show?
No, I was going to go with Gravity Falls. That was the one I was attempting.
Gravity Falls is great.
That's
a great show.
Yeah, Johnny Test is probably not your.
We have definitely talked about Gravity Falls on this fucking podcast before.
Dude, we're just gonna turn into a fucking.
Yes, because Shere Khan was a big fan. He has the things on his.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I knew we had.
We're gonna turn into a media review podcast. Actually, we're gonna drop the wrestling entirely. First on the docket is MacGruber.
First on the docket is my comic.
Dude,
I've not been I've been reading comics pretty much only.
Same. Okay. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. You guys get to listen to this anyway. If you want to listen to the matches, I'm sorry. We'll get to it. Don't worry. But I did think about asking you guys if you wanted.
Hold up.
What?
I fundamentally disagree with this statement. Brady's like, fuck it, let's talk about comic books.
Oh, come on. No, hold on. I don't want to talk about comic books specifically, but I did think of posing the question of 1 week doing Dom's comic corner instead of the animal corner.
You know,
and
that'd be sick.
The only
I was just thinking that shit today. Yeah.
the only reason I didn't
Look, just like that, Dom's mood has turned.
the only reason I
I've been
didn't
in
do
a
that
great mood this whole time. Chill.
the only reason I didn't do that is because I figured people like the animal corner too much. So it's like it's the
Listen, brother.
it's the fight. Like, what do you want to do here? You know, do you want to give the people what they want or what they need?
Yeah, what they want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're right. Dude. Yeah,
Speaking of what they want, let's get into the match reviews, baby. First off is my match of the week. It is Juventud Guerrera and Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Pero Aguayo Jr. and El Picudo from AAA 12-3-95. So I found this match because I was doing a little random dive on like early Rey stuff, and for some reason in my head I just went, there's a good chance that like Perito and Rey wrestled around each other in like mid 90s AAA. And sure enough, they did. The main issue is they were both technicos. So they spent, most of the matches they have, it's not a lot, but most of the matches they have, they are on the same team. And so this is the only match prior to them wrestling in whatever that is, like 2016 or 15, whenever they start wrestling each other right before the accident. Like that this is like the only match they have where they are technically opponents.
Yeah.
This is
shout out Roy Lucier, Versace model.
What's the
hotel lobby stalker?
Also, yeah, I was about to say probably got light footsteps. For light footsteps, he sneaks up on these old guys. But we do love you.
This is
we do love you. Keep it up.
This is
whatever you got to do, champ.
A Relovos Incredibilis, yeah, fuck it, you know what I meant. Basically,
Rievos Increíbles.
Yeah, thank you. Basically, the two people on the team, whoever loses, will have to face each other in an apuestas. Obviously.
Yeah, so it's a one Rudo and one Technico per team. The guys that are feuding with each other.
Obviously, Juvi and Rey is kind of like an all-time feud.
That's their whole time together in this promotion and beyond.
Yeah,
they are tied together, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and it's great. Before we get into the match review specifically, I do want to mention something that I think is very important to note, which is that the median age so if you take the average of the age of each four guys in this match, it is like 20 years old. Because Juvi is like 19, Rey is like 18, Picudo's like oldest at like 28, and then Perito's 15. Like,
I like Fuerza because when he's got the butt out, he's cool. But yeah, he's got the butt out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here though. But although Juvi's mask does, it's
the same.
Much more similar to Fuerza's before he goes to WCW. There's reasons for that, but I thought it was cool how he looked way like his dad, and Pero Aguayo Jr. looked exactly like his dad.
So they
wrestled just like him too, I think.
Yeah, he did.
I was talking to Foos about this match like as soon as I picked it, and I was like, man, this is fucking crazy that he's like 15 because he's super talented. And he's like, yeah, like people criticize him because he was small, but his instincts were like already there. And it's just so crazy because like, is he small compared to what we know he would become? Yes, but like, he's almost the biggest dude in this match. If it wasn't for Picudo being a thick boy, like he is taller.
He is pretty. I was gonna say he's pretty fat compared to everyone else.
Yeah, but like trying to say
that's raw as fuck. Picudo, this is 2 episodes in a row.
Picudo's been mentioned, yeah, on accident. Yeah. Did not intend for that. He was the fourth man in this equation. Even though obviously he does become very
He's great
important.
here.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, you kind of get the start of the match is kind of what you would expect, having the you have one Technico and one Rudo facing off against each other, and then you switch. And I really love when you have like Ray and Pakuto in the ring, and Pakuto takes him over to the corner, and Juvi's like, hitting stuff like on Ray, like does a little head scrape on his knee, and then like Juvi's stomping on him and stuff like that. Like,
he's a dick here, and it comes after, like, when they do the respectful exchanges, the Technicos do theirs and the Rudos do theirs, and Juvi is like such a dick about the Technicos like just wrestling. He gets so pissed off, and then immediately when he he's like taking pot shots with his own partner. Yeah,
I will say, like, some of that like Technico and Rudo stuff is like just really good wrestling. Like,
dude, it's simple and slow with struggle is so much better than like slick, fast, rote. I mean, they're a lot of times they're doing just very basic stuff, but they're working through stuff. It's really good. It's surprisingly good. I didn't know necessarily these guys had that in their game at this point.
Hero Jr. hits a tilt-a-whirl ass breaker, which I want to point out.
That probably hurts more. That's right on your coccyx tailbone.
Dude, it was odd. Like, you could tell he just wasn't, like, he was trying to do the back.
That shit gonna make you want to poop.
Ooh, probably. I didn't even
I hate
think
to think
about
what that feel like in my little ass.
Hey, brother, in my little ass butt, it would not feel great. And I'll say that every time.
And then
let's get that on a t-shirt.
Juvi gets the DDT, like the off the
There's
top,
a little
right?
skip, which is funny, but yeah.
It's a weird cut.
Weird cut.
It's a weird cut.
It looks like Perito German suplexes him all the way on top of the thing somehow, but it's just like a jump cut. I don't know. I was just like, look at him jump cut.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, a very inartful cut because one thing is happening and then suddenly something else is happening and the fall is over.
It was a nasty looking DDT.
Yeah, he killed him.
Yeah, plants him,
and it's so like obviously. This is like, to me, just like a perfectly laid out and structured match from start to finish. Like every note is right, and they do the very obvious but simple thing, right? The Technico gets pinned after like a devastating move, so he's at a disadvantage when the Apuesta starts, and then you can just go right into the heat.
And I mean,
it's just so smart.
And then they just both start beating him up.
Dude.
Yeah, they just blatantly beat his ass repeatedly.
Dude, it goes into
like
a different
they even do
gear.
Dude, it gets gross. I mean, I think it's kind of gross. I wanted to point out that I think at some point in the heat, I think they just do a random, like, I don't know, Pakuto holds his head against the ropes, and then Juventud does like a leg drop, and it's fucking so gross looking.
Yeah, they beat their ass. They beat his ass.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like they're just like.
But Ray gets to hang around and do spectacular shit too.
So yeah. Ray gets his shine. So it's like, it's kind of fun because you get what they want. Like what the crowd wants, right? Which is like Ray is like one of the guys at this point, like he is.
Yes,
he is so amazing, and everybody loves him. So it's like him still getting to be around. He gets kicked in the dick when they're like
it's great
fighting on.
Juvi posts himself and then turns around and kicks him in the dick.
Yeah, kicks him right in the cock and ball.
And like it's like it launches him.
Yeah, it does.
He kicks him in the dick and he goes fucking flying.
It's very funny, but it's like it's such a perfect move, and it does not matter because they're already like they're no longer a part of the match technically.
But Tarantes is dumb as hell.
Fucking Tarantes, man. I mean, he is.
Jesus God, he's dumb as shit.
Who's Toronto's? Wait, what?
The ref.
The referee. He's like a Rudo ref.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing here? What is this podcast?
This is where we review wrestling matches.
Just go with it.
No, I get it, guys. I know what we're talking about.
Yeah, no, Toronto's is annoying at best. But I mean, if there is one thing,
the refs are just always old whenever I watch.
Dude, he's been old for like 50 years. It's okay.
Yeah, his son is old now.
The one I always
think
of is Dr. Alfonso Morales.
Dr. Alfonso Morales.
That's
Tarantes
have
a son? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Hio del Tarantes. He was a AAA Rudo ref forever too.
I don't be watching modern AAA, so. And by modern, I mean anything.
Sure it wasn't modern. Yeah.
By modern, I mean anything past like 2007.
Bitch.
Oh, no, he's been around longer than that. He wears suspenders just like his dad. You probably just thought it was.
I was gonna say I probably just thought it was his dad. Yeah, that's true.
Shout out suspenders. Shout out suspenders.
I don't know. The last modern-ish AAA match I watched, the ref was Ground Apache. So
that motherfucker old.
Kind of unimportant, but anyway, they where are we at here? Fucking holy shit.
We're getting to the finish because it's just an extended heat segment that's really fun and concise, and then
you get a Ray dive.
We get a great Paraguayo tope. He's selling great. His comeback is sick and sudden.
Mm-hmm.
It's just perfectly constructed. He does remarkably well considering his age.
And then like the sneaky little like roll
and the crowd
up
goes crazy.
And then
he wins on like a La Magistral.
Do you know who comes in here to start beating the shit out of the Technicos?
Jerry Estrada.
Is that who that was? I couldn't really tell.
Yeah.
Because it's, you know.
And we gotta watch some more early 90s AAA, it sounds like.
Well, it's 90s AAA, so, you know, the video quality is not great. And then more so to that, you only really get to see his back. So, like...
I think this was the first time that I noticed that Pacuda was wearing like a fucking like Pink Floyd shirt. Or some kind of crazy.
Yeah,
He's always like been rock related somehow. Like
why? Okay, do you guys know why he?
Yeah, well, he was in Los Fatos Locos, the Kiss band, and he was in what was your group? Dom, I'm blanking. The Inferno Rockers.
Mm-hmm.
He was, huh? He was. Oh, hey, that was him.
Yeah, he was in both. He was in, because we talked about both those trios last week. He was in Los Patos Locos, and after that, he was in Los Inferno Rockers.
That's awesome. I'm going to have to watch all their things in between comics readings.
I hope that you do. Bring a match, dude. That would be sick. Let's get a Pacuda match every week.
Yeah, well, you know what? I probably could. There's probably a lot of There's probably a lot of mileage there because that's early Mortos, you know.
True,
yeah, dude. This you know, those AAA trios for a while are pretty untouchable.
Bro, I just watched like a bunch of AAA like minis matches, and Mini Charlie Manson is the coolest motherfucker ever, and so is Mini Abismo Negro.
Oh yeah, awesome. That's real.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, fun match, Brady. What a find.
Very fun.
I don't think a lot of people have seen this.
Yeah, like when I reached out to Foos, like I was like, "Have you ever seen this?" And he was like, "I have," but that's not, you know, it's not crazy, right? Like the guy who runs the Club Lucha podcast has seen a match with Rey Mysterio and Perro Aguayo in it, you know, like I can understand how he would have got there, which is probably the same way I would have got there. But especially too if you're studying up on like Hoovy and Ray, like I feel like this is probably a vital match in that escalation.
It's very fun.
Yeah, it's
crowd's super hot. They go crazy when
and like
Aguayo Jr. wins.
I think it's cool for Furito to get his like So I did check on LuchaDB, or was it Lucha? Whatever the one is that shows you there's a Lucha Wiki. That's Lucha Wiki. Um, I did check. This is the first mask he wins. He had one in Apuestas prior.
Well, I would hope so, dude. I mean, can you imagine losing your mask to a 15 or 16-year-old?
He had one.
Even if he is Pero Aguayo Jr.
He had already won one Apuestas, but that was hair only.
He won some hair.
Yeah. But still, to be 15 and already have 2 Apuestas wins under your belt, like, man, I could watch Perito all day. I've talked
People
about it.
bitch about Atlantis Jr.
He's one of my favorites.
Okay, well, Brady, when I was 15, I had 2 girlfriends.
Really?
Oh, shit.
Dom
Yeah.
word drop.
Nope.
When I was 15, fuck, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I had $1 million fucking dollars.
I did a lot of shit when I was 15, but none of it's like remarkable. I don't know.
Sounds like you were watching Clerks too.
Took a lot of poops.
Probably, actually.
Yeah.
There was a lot of that going over to my friend's house and just whatever DVD he had, it was the
Taking
one we
poops.
watched that night.
Imagine if Billy Kidman was in this match.
That'd been sick.
He would definitely have eaten shit at some point.
Oh, for sure.
That's true.
Speaking of eating shit.
Welcome to File Under Fire.
It is Dom's match of the
My
week.
name is Dom. Yep, I eat shit.
No, I was gonna say that the Panthers eat shit.
The Panthers eat shit, but they also give a lot of shit. And this match is awesome. I'm taking it here, Brady.
No,
This match is awesome because it happened on my birthday.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, July 12th. It happened on my birthday a year ago, but that's my birthday day, July 12th, so that's eternal me. And it's the most Dom lineup like ever. I like Dark Panther. I like Blue Panther Jr. I'm iffy on he's with a Blue Panther.
He's good at his role on the trio. He's fine.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. But I just like.
Yeah,
I think the other two stand out. Yeah,
is that in the?
I think it's because he's not a massive fucking steroid freak.
Is that just
him
or
getting
his
the
ass
craziest
beat?
topes ever?
Mm-hmm. He does get his ass beat a lot, or when he tore his ACL and Dark Panther still retweeted it.
Yo, shouts out Dark Panther for the retweet on
of course,
post,
of course, that's the goat.
I almost sent that GIF out without putting the words Dark Panther in it. And
you have to.
Yeah, he's gonna vanity search.
Even though I swear to God, man, he has retweeted a GIF of him before that had no text. Because like y'all know, 99% of the time when I tweet a GIF, I don't put any text on it. I just tweet the GIF.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, he has fucking found and retweeted a GIF of himself.
That's so
that
real.
Is so fucking. That's great vanity searching. I mean,
he's the greatest vanity searcher of all time.
He's so good,
but he also does it for his dad, which is so sweet.
Yeah,
his whole family.
Yeah, if you mention a Panther, he's gonna hit you with the retweet, and I love that.
I've been hit with that retweet a couple times, and I'm always thankful. I'm always thankful, Mr. Dark Panther.
Anyway, this is Blue Panther Jr., Dark Panther, and Iho Day. Blue Panther.
Hold on. Let Dom go.
Yep.
He was flying. He was flying high. He said he was taking it from here.
Okay. And I'm taking it from here.
All right.
And also Defunto, Zandokan Jr., and Akuma, and man, it's Brady. You know Akuma is Demus' brother?
I did not know that, but it makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense, right? And Akuma took all the height. Akuma took all the height from his brother, I think.
Did you guys see that the most recent Lucha Meme show?
No.
Oh well, I don't want to spoil it. But
I did see.
Hell, it's been 2 or 3 weeks. Akuma comes out at the end of the Demus match, and they hug it out. So hopefully that means they'll be able to work together some in Lucha Memes.
They hated each other in real life?
No, they just I don't think CMLL.
Let them work together.
Was probably
wanted Demus working with Akuma, because he's
Damus
Blood
and
and guts.
Scary.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a different reputation.
Which you guys already know. Defunto is the Dom guy of all time because he's a cool skeleton, and he's so. This is very stiff for a modern CMLL match.
Fucking yeah, it was. I was like, because I was like, this feels like a random pick, you know, like not in a bad way, but just like, okay, this is kind of feels like it's out of nowhere. And like also,
but you know, a Panthers trio is really, really reliable.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I saw this last year, and it was on my sheet, but I just didn't remember. But yeah, man, Dom and I talk about our love for Defunto, and have for a long time. I'm with Dom on that. He's like one of the best Rudos on earth.
I don't know. This is probably a me only experience because I doubt you guys gave a flying fuck. But when they did that, I think it was a trios match, like maybe 3-4 weeks ago on ROH. You know what I'm talking about with Defunto?
Oh,
He does like
yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt you guys watched it, but I just was like, maybe they remember it. Yeah, he was like, I remember he was great in that, and like I watched it because obviously I thought it was cool, and I had already turned on ROH because I wanted to watch the first Lee versus Showa match, and
that was a good match.
Yeah, and so I was like, I already had, like loaded up the Honor Club thing, which I do not have a subscription to Honor Club. I do want to get that entirely clear.
Let's make that clear.
I do want to get that abundantly clear. I do not pay for Honor Club.
Yes.
Joe, shouts out. Joe.
None of us pay for Honor Club.
Joe does pay for Honor Club and gave me his login. So shouts out, Joe. There's your free shout out for the week, Joe. He gave me his Honor Club account, so I just was able to log in. He also gave me his DPW on demand account too. So he's a real.
That one's fucking outrageously expensive.
I haven't checked on it in a while. I haven't watched.
It's like $15 a month for like
what?
One show a month.
2 shows a month.
Maybe 2 if you get lucky.
Yeah,
They're huffing ass.
I think it's only worth it if you do it through their.
I mean, I don't really be watching anyway unless Adam Priest is there, but
I think it's only worth it if you're doing it through their Patreon, where it's like, yeah, you pay for it to get the DPW stuff, but you also get all their other like deadlock bullshit that like.
Is that right? That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense than the $15 a month for 2 shows. I mean, they look good and everything, but god damn.
Yeah, like I understand why it would be that much, but yeah, no.
CMLL prices, and they're flooding the market.
I would rather
compared to DPW.
I'd rather pay it to get the stuff on their Patreon, because like, you know, they got all their match watch-alongs and all the show watch-alongs and all that shit.
Do they have nudes on there?
I don't think so, but you can ask. I'm sure they would. Maybe actually.
I don't even know those guys' names.
Actually, that would be we're just fucking bullshitting here. That'd be a good way.
Yeah, Dom was right. He did have it. We should kick it back to Dom.
That'd be a good corner.
What are we talking about?
Good way to corner the market. We should.
Nothing.
The 3 of us should.
Gay stupid shit. I already knew that.
I was gonna say.
Shut the fuck up, Brady.
The 3 of us should do a fucking goddamn sexy calendar for fucking to raise funds for the podcast. That'd be fun, right?
For us?
Yeah.
To get fucking money in our pocket? Yes.
Yes. Pay us.
I'll buy Superman with it.
I'll show Nick.
Yeah, I want. No,
I'm not even saying.
I want Aubie's pictures, but I don't want to see his face. I want it to be like cropped.
There'll be a long ass neck in that shit.
Cropped from like the chin down. Anyway,
I need to see
fucking
Adam's apple in this bitch.
This Panthers match.
I'm talking about Dick Neck.
I'll
show Dick Neck.
I thought he was talking about his larynx and his throat and his esophagus.
I mean, I'll do that for free.
I thought he was talking about his larynx as the pod title.
I'm thinking about Squidward choking.
Anyway, the Panthers are super fucking stiff here.
Awesome.
They're like, Dude, they literally opened this match.
Yeah, they started out with like hitting each other, but I mean heated, and then he suplexes him on his head.
And this Rudo trio works together so crazy well for not being like a normal trio.
They just should be a normal fucking trio.
Yeah. But this is even in the early days of Zandakan and Defunto teaming together, because Zandakan was still in La Squadra with the Villanos at this
Zandakan,
point.
I mean, Defunto still has the stat mask instead of straight up skeleton. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, but you said in the chat you thought Akuma should be there instead of Barbosa, and I agree.
I think he should. I think
they work together crazy well.
I mean, why can't?
And I like Barbosa.
I was gonna say you could have your cake and eat it too, right? Just have Akuma with them, and then just some weeks you exchange. Have Akuma in instead of Barbosa.
I'm with it. At least he's moved on from La Ola Negra.
I need to log back in
because he was stuck in hell for a while.
The first fall I feel like is pretty quick. Like this match, don't let the file deceive you on this match. There's like a good 6 minutes of entrance here.
And there always is in a CMLL trio. It's never as long as the file.
Yeah,
they start out hot, man.
They start out.
Defunto is throwing live shots.
Even when they the second fall is a bit longer and kind of more heat worthy. They're still just smoking each other the whole time.
Yeah, Dark Panther and Defunto are nailing each other.
Yeah,
Akuma's throwing some stiff punches too.
You get the Defunto
rope
walk drop kick. That's hard to say for me. I don't know why.
That's the coolest move ever. The rope walk. He's like the most consistent rope walker ever.
He is, man. It's unreal. And he's found ways to innovate with that. That's hard to do.
Yeah, he does such cool ways of jumping off shit and kicking you in the face. It's like, wow.
It's
because
really,
he always gets
awesome.
you in the face. He always gets you in the face.
Yeah. Just to talk about very quickly, this is like a year ago, right? And these guys are just starting to get noticed and just starting to get some attention. Because Defunto has been good for a long time. I remember forever he had one review on Cage Match and it was like a fucking 6.
Because they watched something.
I saw this guy on Fantasticomania and he sucked.
Fuck you, buddy.
But you fast forward to this Friday. Have you guys seen the main for the Friday show?
No.
This week?
It's him, right?
It's Zandakan and Defunto against Brody King and Bandito.
No, I lied. I did see that.
AEW tag titles.
Yeah. That might be pretty stiff. I might watch that.
I just think that's fucking awesome that they're main eventing a Friday against the Ring of Honor tag champs.
No, they're not the Ring of Honor.
Bandito is hot shit now, man.
They're the real tag champs right now.
AEW, my bad.
Yeah. Not even the fake tag champs. They're the real ones.
I mean, that's a huge spot. It really says a lot about these guys, and they show it in this match, man. And Dom, you sent that. It's very funny. The Zacharias 619, but
Zacharias makes me giggle.
Yeah. But it was the other thing you pointed out that I was so stoked on.
About what? How Akuma doesn't let him roll out?
Yeah.
That's
like the actual only difference between good wrestling and bad wrestling is little shit like that. That's all it takes. Seriously. They work together so well, and all three of those guys have incredible instincts, and they hit hard, and they do a spectacular 2025 CMLL lucha style, but they still ground it in ways that a lot of those guys are not bothering to do.
Yeah,
then you combine them with the Panthers here, who are perfect.
They take a good ass beating,
structurers, and their timing is impeccable. This is a This is like the second match on a pretty big show, but I think the main of this show was like a big ass tournament or something. Did you guys look at that?
I have no idea. I
I
did not
think
look
I
at the
did.
card.
Yeah, it's a
I
Leyenda
saw
de
that.
Plata. It's a Leyenda de Plata show.
Damn.
So that like, it's
like,
not.
Let's show
Yeah,
up.
it's a big show, but they go out there and fucking show out, man.
Yeah, they definitely make a bit of a
This
splash.
match is probably is definitely better than a couple of those first tournament matches or whatever the fuck, because they're always like 2 minutes or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I guarantee this was the best match on the show. I mean, I'd have to go back and look at my sheet or whatever, and I'm sure I liked the main, but this was awesome.
This shit was
just perfect.
The dive sequence from the Panthers is.
Dark Panther has consistently been like the best like dive guy like ever. Not ever. No, not ever. Let me not hyperbole, but like as of recent, very good, bro. He's so consistent and it always looks good.
It
always looks like a fucking pure. Yeah,
it's like pure cocaine, man. When they hit that comeback, it's wild. After they've taken like multiple never before seen triple team murders, like. These Rudos are beating their ass in ways you've never considered.
Every time I think of the Panthers, all I can think about is like last year when they were setting up the like Danielson versus Blue Panther thing. Foos made a comment of how like he wished that like Blue Panther showed up on AEW TV, and then just as soon as like the BCC was gonna close in, like here comes out like his 3 big ass sons. And like
that would be a very effective bodyguard.
Yeah, like in my head, ever since then, all I've wanted is all 4 of the Panthers versus Mox, Claudio, Danielson, and fucking Wheeler Yuta, with like Wheeler Yuta being the little bitch boy and shit. And like,
I mean, it is so funny though how Blue Panthers are. I mean, he's still big, but he's old man.
Could you imagine
he's the biggest fucking sons ever?
Could you imagine Dark Panther and Claudio? Like, just beating the fuck out of each other. Just smoking each other in the arena, Mexico.
Instead of a strike exchange, what if they did a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker exchange? Where they went back and forth giving each other tilt-a-whirl backbreakers.
Oh, my back! Oh, my back!
Oh, that's what hurt my coccyx. Now I have to poop.
I also wrote in my notes, I was like, Panther must have been giving these boys some crazy shit for them to grow up like this. Like,
I mean, yeah, fucking Wagyu beef A1 every day.
When I was in high school, there was these 2 like brothers who were like one was older than me, one was younger than me, and we would make jokes all the time that their dad fed them like HGH in their breakfast every morning.
That really might have what's be happening.
Because they were just like fucking jacked and like 15, you know, like just.
Well, whatever he did, it worked.
Yeah, for sure. Because these dudes are fucking.
Because that third fall, the timing on everything is just so perfect. Even the win is a roll up, and I don't even remember who goes for the save, but they stop the save like at the last second, but it still feels so organic. God damn.
Yeah, they all. Cool. I love that.
I watched it twice.
All get 2 tilt-a-whirls. Dude, I watched like all of these matches multiple times, except for your match, because I had to watch the other 2 just to like remember what fucking happens.
Yeah.
Because I watched them last week, and then your match you just sent today, so that one was pretty easy. But yeah, dude, just the finish of that match, the stiffness, the quickness, just really great, like modern lucha. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and that crowd is mic'd like shit, and you can still hear how loud they are for this.
Yeah.
It gets loud.
Speaking of crowds that look like shit, I mean, what? It is.
Dude, this was the best Evolve crowd.
It is.
Laboom is like by far the best Evolve crowd.
Bro, they're in a. Why are they in a scary carnival?
Okay, I was also curious of this.
There's literally scary clowns in the audience.
This is a obvious.
Geeks there.
I don't know shit about Evolve really. Like I know what it is, but like I don't know much of the Evolve lore.
Dude, I can't wait to eat a fucking cheeseburger. Oh my god.
Hey, I ate one of those.
There's
before.
not much lore. It's just like poorly booked.
Well, it's Gabe, so yeah, that makes sense.
La Boom is a nightclub in Queens.
Okay.
And I'm telling you, like, easily and by a large margin, the loudest and best Evolve crowds. Some of them, sometimes in Maryland, they would be okay. I went to one in Atlanta that was like the most uncomfortable I've ever been in a public place.
That's
It was like a children's piano recital or something, except it was, instead of cute kids, it was like Ethan Page.
That's
Jesus fucking.
the one with like Ishikawa on it or something like that, isn't it?
No. That was Mania weekend shows. In right outside of New Orleans. Those crowds were good, but that was Mania weekend.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
But
it was Munenori Sawa came out of retirement.
Oh, that's what it was.
And actually wrestled Jaka, and I thought it was the best Sawa match of the weekend. Daisuke Sekimoto was also on those Evolve shows.
Anyway, Aubie's match of the week, it is Jaka versus Zack Sabre Jr. from Evolve 10, 14, 17. So like, me and you talked about it a little bit, Aubie. Obviously, if you're listening to this at like a later date, this is, maybe too far removed.
It's not going to be evergreen, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's not going to be evergreen, but it doesn't really fucking matter. Jaka did pass away yesterday.
At 39, which is...
That's way too young for anybody. Yeah, like regardless of what they did in their life, how you would know them. So if I had seen a match of his, it maybe was the Sawa match. But I don't remember it very well.
Probably not, man.
No, because like... you have recommended me that Sawa match. So that's how I would have known it. But like,
I like it.
Even then, like, it didn't like stick in my head, right? Like I think you have recommended it to me, but it didn't like, stick out in my brain, especially when the news came out last week sometime or so, that he wasn't in great condition. Like the name didn't connect immediately back to that for me, at least personally. But over the last day or so, you've seen a lot of people giving him his flowers. This is Aubie's attempt to give him his, because this match is really fucking good, and Jaka is really fucking good in it.
He's a guy, man, that he doesn't have. He had the extreme misfortune of coming up at the time that he did, working in like the worst places with the worst people. He worked Chikara, he worked Beyond, and literally trying to find a match, because he's a guy that I always thought was like super underrated and should have been able to do a lot more. And for some reason he just didn't. He didn't
click.
He didn't click. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Like
he deserved more opportunities, but he was really, really a breath of fresh air in Evolve. But I was looking to find looking for matches to see, what would be a good Jaka match, trying to jog my memory. And when I tell you that he was working with this is one of the only ones I could find with like a non-piece of shit in it, which is one of the reasons I picked it, because I didn't want to do negative stuff. But like when he was in Evolve, for instance, his he got a number one contender 4-way match, and it was Matt Riddle, Austin Theory, Darby Allin, and Jaka.
Dude, it's like
he faced Rory Gulak. He was in a stable with Drew Gulak, his tag team partner, in a crazy, incredible, super underrated tag team, Doom Patrol. Is one of the nastiest, shittiest fuckers.
Great tag name.
I like the comments more.
They were fucking awesome. If you can stomach what I mean, Chris Dickinson, truly one of the worst people in indie wrestling.
Fuck most wrestlers in general, but
yeah. But this is I think would have ended up being the best one to pick anyway, because I feel like this is like kind of the peak of his at least singles career, probably the biggest, kind of feel good moment of his career. And yeah, against a, as far as I know, non-problematic person, and it is a great match. I mean, it probably is his best singles match.
I think it's safe to say that Zach is a non-problematic person, because I think at this point,
Yeah,
he would
I
have
just
been
don't know.
he would have been outed, if that makes
Yeah,
sense. You know what I
I
mean?
just don't.
Like, once he won the
He just looks like
IWGP
shit.
or whatever that fuck
Yeah.
is, it just the New
And he's
Japan
like,
World Title or whatever the fuck now?
Yeah.
But like,
I know we talked on like the very first episode, I believe, or maybe the second episode. I'm not like a huge Zach guy.
it's the first
I
episode
do
ever.
think he was really great in this run as Evolve champion. I catch hell and I give myself hell, but I was really like locked into Evolve at this point. And he was really, really, especially following Timothy Thatcher, who had like just an all-time bad world title reign. Zack Sabre was like, he was on fire in 2017. He was really good. And this is what Jaka did. He had these 10 to 12 minute matches, which really, I think, helps Zach a lot. It's tight and it moves.
Unlike the, if you remember, this is the second time we've ever talked about Zack Sabre Jr., the first time being on the first ever episode, which is the match I brought, which is him versus Chuck Taylor from PWG. Which, now that I'm looking at it, this is like 3 months after that match.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
you remember how fucking strong he was in PWG, how strong his booking was in PWG, and how that's what made it such a big deal. This is done on a lesser scale because it's a non-title match, but like people were not beating Zack Sabre. He had held the Evolve title for a long time, and he was steamrolling people and dominating people like everywhere he went.
Yeah, I think.
And he and Jaka had they had 3 matches, and they're all great. They had like a 15-minute title match at Evolve 87, and then this is the second one, a non-title match, and then after this one, there's a third title match at Evolve 97. And he and Chris Dickinson won tag titles and had great matches against like Ringkampf and the other guys in Catchpoint, but like I think the people that remember Jaka, the Zack Sabre Jr. trilogy is like the thing.
I think
and none of them are long. They're all short. You think of these like big epic, trilogies of matches. They just had 3 really sick, hard-hitting type matches.
Yeah, and like
big fan of this match.
Definitely more harder hitting on the Jaka side, opposed to Zack Sabre Jr. What did you say, Dom? That his kicks look like ass.
His kicks look like shit ass butt, man. They did look like butt there. I don't know if it's because he's so lanky, he's just gotta throw him weird. But I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's just because like
I thought overall he was pretty good though.
No, I liked him overall.
Yeah, his kicks were weak, especially relative to Jaka.
His just stand up kicks, I think, are bad. But like when he does stuff like he does the penalty kick on the apron,
that shit was tough.
Yeah,
that was a huge penalty kick, man.
Like that is the kind of thing I think a guy like Zack Sabre Jr. needs to do more of.
I guess Jaka jumps him and punches the shit out of him and headbutts him. I think
I love that it's. I do want to point out
fires him up
when the start of this match comes. So I don't know the backstory. I like you said.
Yeah. So my bad. Jaka was in a stable called Catchpoint,
right?
Which he has a very confusing history.
I do want to point out he does have that like shaved into his hair on the back of his head, which I thought was fucking
he would do that.
Sick.
He would do the Evolve logo sometimes.
It's tight.
Did you see his sick ass knee pad? Those are the Doom Patrol knee pads.
The one on the right, the one that looks like Danhausen's fucking face paint.
Yeah.
Listen, motherfucker. That's the motherfucker from Exorcist.
I know.
Pazuzu,
It's
bitch.
Pazuzu.
I'm sorry.
It's
yeah. They used to be. They were in a stable together called Team Pazuzu, in Beyond.
I know.
What the hell?
I know it's Pazuzu,
Makes
but
sense.
that's the joke. Is that Danhausen's face paint is
I am not acknowledging Danhausen.
is part Pazuzu and then part They Live, I think, or something like that.
And he's part shit, part fart.
I'm gonna bring a Danhausen match one day, just so you guys have to watch it.
No, I'm not. I'm lying to you that day that I watched
it. I'm so real.
Wait, that's episode like 150 of the podcast when we're really trying to scrape the bottom of the barrel for content.
Yeah, we're running out.
When they get to the dick measuring part of this, like the slap fight stuff, Zach's laying those fucking slaps in.
Yeah, it's the best. That's very cool. That's the best kind of wrestling ever.
So anyway,
my favorite part was when Zach had him in the leg lock and Jaka poked him in the eye with his toe.
Yeah. So you were explaining the catch point thing before I derailed it.
Yeah. It was a stable that Drew Gulak started, and it had everybody in this scene was fucking horrible.
Tracy Smothers,
Tracy Williams.
Oh,
if it had
man.
Tracy Smothers, that would be fucking
Tracy
sick.
Smothers would have been so much cooler.
Who's Tracy Williams?
I like Tracy Williams. Tracy Smothers is an old Southern wrestler. Oh, Tracy Williams, yeah, he was a Chikara guy, but he was in Evolve he was in Chikara he was one of the ants. But in Evolve he was just like a catch point were like shooter style dudes.
Yeah.
So it was like Drew Gulak, Matt Riddle, TJP, which is how Stokely came in. And then yeah, but all those guys like Tracy Williams was like the young boy in the group. And when all those guys left to do like the Cruiserweight Classic or whatever, it became actually like a really sick stable. And it was Jaka, Tracy Williams was the leader, and Fred Yehai.
Oh, fucking Fred's
Chris
in the
Dickinson.
faction?
Yeah, dude. They were fucking sick. There's a really good Jaka and Dickinson versus Yehai and Tracy Williams Evolve title match. And there's a Jaka, another of his great singles matches is a Yehai match.
I feel like Dom would enjoy some of that stuff, but like he just...
Dude, Yehai was, again, he's a moron and he lost his mind, but he was really fun, man. Yehai was really cool. I know Dom read Yehai.
Yeah, you would just have to play it in a stream for me because I don't know if I'd want to put on Evolve willingly.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to put it on willingly. I get it.
Yeah.
But like...
This is not something I go back to often, but like you saying you weren't really familiar with him is illustrative of the fact that he's one of those guys to me that I always bring up as like underrated. And I wish he had more opportunities, and he always killed it when he was given opportunities.
I think a lot of it comes down to like in this era, I was just if I was watching indie stuff, it was PWG stuff. You know, like I wasn't.
And like there were people who like kind of shit on Jaka because he wasn't doing what everybody else was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He was having these like 10-minute matches. He was like the way he wrestles his matches, he's just trying to like brutalize Zach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Like he wasn't doing any like technical wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it works well.
To the head. God damn.
Yeah, I think it works well when he like as the counter to Zack Sabre Jr. specifically, like a guy.
Yeah, every time he gets a leg lock, he just hits him in the head with his heels.
Dude, he killed him on those.
or when they're both seated and they're just fucking kicking each other in the chest.
Yeah, that shit looks awesome.
Oh yeah, front kicking each other in the chest. Yeah, that was so sick. Just
at one point,
I don't know. It's like there almost just aren't any guys like this anymore.
At
I don't
one
know.
point, I wrote
the guys that try to do this
battle.
are too corny.
I wrote chop battle, but it's okay. He fucking hits the fuck out of Zach's little chesticles. That's exactly how I wrote it.
Well, those things are a lot easier to go down when they're actually just wailing on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like the elbows, Jaka's throwing elbows that aren't like forearm elbows. He's like elbowing down.
And I think it's more.
They chop the shit out of each other. They kick the shit out of each other.
I think chop battle stuff is more like it's easier to digest whenever the first like however many minutes prior to that hasn't just been all kill shots. You know, like when you're watching a 30-minute epic and you've seen kill shots for 20 minutes and limb work, and then all of a sudden they get up and start chop battling each other.
It helps when the crowd also isn't doing the Ric Flairs every time.
Yeah.
It's also they go back and forth a couple times, but it's not like over the top. Eventually, Jaka just like chops his ass down.
Mm-hmm. Dude, yeah.
After like 3 or 4 chops.
At one point, he like chops him like across the throat.
Yes.
Dude. And like the way that Zach like kind of walks away from it, I'm like, damn, he hit his like he dead ass like just hit him in the throat.
Yeah, you just gotta walk away and be like, well, let me breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
Everything Jaka does is stiff and loud,
mm-hmm.
and I just love that and appreciate that.
I love the like Jaka going for the like exploder, and Zach transitions that into the octopus hold. Like I love if there's one thing
and he hit a couple big exploders before that. He hit an exploder earlier on in the match, and I was like, yeah, Dom's gonna like this.
One thing I really like about
I liked all the exploders. I do have to really go piss though. Oh my god, you read my fucking mind. Can I please go take a pee?
Yes.
No problem, bro.
Will I edit that out? I don't know. Kind of funny.
Yeah, that was cool. And the octopus doesn't go on for too long and goes into like a really sweet roll up thing.
Yeah. Dude, I don't like fuck it,
Zach takes some crazy bumps.
We're not editing this out. Fuck it. You guys can listen to Dom say he has to pee. I don't care.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I'm sure he's listening to this. He probably has his headphones in. Like, I just love Zack Sabre Jr. like slick submission offense. Like, I hate when he does like the fucking stupid little British wrestling like World of Sport
bullshit.
I
drink so much fucking water.
Yeah, that's
good, man.
Yeah,
proud of you.
Stay hydrated.
Thank you. Yeah. I like when Zach wrenches in things.
Yeah, like when he just grabs a submission and like just puts it on tight. Dude,
and it's like he has to here because Jaka's like trying to kill him, so he's having to just grab onto whatever he can get.
He's very scared.
At one point, he grabs an ankle lock, and he's like fucking contorting Jaka's foot in like a way that a human's foot should not be bending.
Oh no, he immediately reacts and probably screams in a way that's like, "Stop, dude, that hurt."
Like, I don't know if it's just because of like, wrestling training brain. Like, I'm so used to hearing ankle lock and thinking Kurt Angle style. Or it's like stand up, holding the foot up way up high and shit. But like, no, he's like, they're on the ground and he just has his foot bent in an unnatural ass angle, and that shit probably hurts like a motherfucker. Like,
this was looked like a lot of shit sucked in this match, and I love and appreciate that.
Ooh,
and then they did do
the mic. My fault.
Problem. Jaka he shows in this one he can do the hot finishing stretch that people were critical of him not being like the smoothest wrestler.
And he did that shit smooth as fuck. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought
all the spinning slaps he did was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I really thought Zach had him when he reversed that choke bomb.
Yeah,
right.
Bro, the way he bridged on his head, wow, that shit was awesome.
Yeah,
because like I said, I haven't watched this. Didn't remember what happened in which match, so I didn't I bid on that huge, and I also popped huge when Jaka won.
Yeah, because like
I also popped. That shit was awesome.
I love the just out of nowhere Liger bomb. We
didn't even talk about the pop-up fucking spear last match. Fuck, that shit was cool.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
anyways, Jaka
hits this fucking Liger bomb and just it doesn't come out of nowhere entirely. Like he had been getting offense.
I've never seen that before with the transition from the double choke into the throw up.
Yeah, that was his, yeah. He called it a choke bomb. It's fucking sick.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, shit like that is fucking fantastic. Gets the pin, and then like, Tracy gets in, and so that's Tracy Williams, by the way, Dom, the dude with the real skinny dude with the black hoodie.
Yeah, I was it's embarrassing because I was looking around like, where's Tracy Smothers?
That would be incredible.
Yeah, fucking Dominic
Tracy
Garrini.
Williams is really good though. They have a great match. They have like an 8-minute like grudge match from when Catch Point comes apart. That's like really violent and fucking sick.
I think
thought about bringing that one too.
What is Tracy Williams still wrestling? What's he doing now?
No, I think. Once again, I'm thinking about Tracy Smothers. I was about to say no. Tracy Smothers is dead, but we're talking about Tracy Williams.
Dead. Yeah, Tracy Smothers is dead. R.I.P. Last I asked about Tracy Williams, somebody told me he was in Ring of Honor.
Stink of piss.
We are checking.
That don't even rhyme, bruh.
I mean, I know he was in Ring of Honor for a period of time.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of that stuff, but I liked him a lot in Evolve. I thought he was really fucking cool.
I don't.
Once all the, well, not all, most of the disgusting people left Catch Point, it was fucking sick stable. Even if it was incredibly poorly and confusingly booked, it was a good stable.
Catch Point is now a fucking school.
Oh no, is it Drew Gulak? Don't stay away.
I am yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go back to he is still wrestling, by the way. I think he's just kind of working like kind of northeast-ish indies.
He's like a weekend warrior type of guy.
Yeah, just goes out, has a little bit of a name so he can get booked well, but he kind of stays local. I think he's kind of I'm looking at his Instagram here. It looks like he probably just has like a family and doesn't want to be
I'm looking at the Catch Point school.
Yeah.
And it says that it's Drew Gulak, Tracy Williams, and Wheeler Yuta. What are you guys doing?
Wheeler Yuta?
All I see is sunny days.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
Anyway. Yeah, I specifically I intended to not talk about that stuff. It was just one of the reasons I picked this one. But Jaka.
I saw Catch Point like school and I was like, oh, that's sick. Like the faction turns into a pro wrestling school, and then I read who the trainers were and I immediately regretted my decision.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Bad, man. The scene of this time, I'm telling you, just flipping through Jaka matches, I'm like, he's like the only one who made it out. Yeah. And people seem to like him personally. I mean, I know that always happens when somebody passes away, but I think he had a reputation as being a pretty cool guy. And he was a fucking sick wrestler who deserved better.
One of the things I've definitely noticed for sure is like the people like I saw Robert Martyr post about him, and like Martyr was like, yeah, like I never really got to know him personally, but like anytime I ever saw him like as a wrestler, I thought he was fucking super sick. And I think that's all you can really ask for, right? Like if he like Martyr wasn't fake about it. Like he wasn't like, oh, like I met him once in a hallway and like he was super fucking cool. Like he was just like, no, this dude's just fucking sick, like straight up, and I loved him. Yeah, like,
Robert Martyr. I didn't watch your Monday Magic matches ever.
That was a crazy noise out of Avi there. That sounded like Snot Bubble Central.
I just made myself laugh. Also,
well, if you're gonna leave Dom taking a piss in, I guess you can leave that in. I was trying not to laugh, is what that sound was.
I'm leaving it
I just
all
made
in.
myself laugh because I'm looking at a butt farter and he called Bandito butt dildo.
Yo, I saw a
I
tweet.
forgot about that.
I saw a tweet about butt farter getting boomed today, and I was like, "What? Calm down. Calm
Man,
They'll
no
never,
down."
one,
they'll
no
never
one,
get him, dude. He's like
yeah,
the Midnight Rider.
no one will ever. Yeah,
The
no.
Midnight Rider, as in Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
A man of mystery.
man, one of my
Hero.
favorite things is whenever I can tell that Obby is still on the File Under Fire Twitter account because I have post notifications turned on for like the pod Twitter. And so like every once in a while I get a notification of you like retweeting something from the pod account. But
I just forget sometimes.
it's always cool. Like today it was a fucking Ric Flair promo, which then in turn meant I got to listen to
Which would have been relevant had I kept the original match that I picked, but I'm sorry to tell y'all that we will still be doing that one because it's on the long side. But
Hey, it's all right. I watched most of it, and honestly, like it's not being long does not matter. There is some.
it's great, and a lot of that file is like promo and replay. It's not all the fucking match.
You mean like whenever they're fucking wrestling in the background, and you have like you could have a Luger promo, and so he's just talking, and you can just see.
They should do AEW should do that now.
You could just see Barry.
They should when they're having some
Tully.
shit ass match. They should be like, Lex Luger, what do you think about this?
I don't think you can ask Lex Luger, can you? I don't think he can.
Why not?
I mean, isn't he like wheelchair bound now?
Yeah, but I mean, he can.
Healer Yuta? When did that happen?
He can still talk.
Wheeler Yuta should be wheelchair
I
bound.
can
That'd
put him
be
in
a
the
good
front row and
gimmick,
hold
actually.
When did he get wheelchair bound? Oh, we're talking about Lex Luger, huh?
Yeah,
Lex Luger.
My fault.
Yeah.
Wheeler Yuta should have to go through the fucking Zack Ryder wheelchair gimmick. Do you guys know what
Who's
I'm
Zack Ryder?
Do you know what I'm talking
Not
about?
a clue. I know who Zack Ryder is, unfortunately, but no, I don't.
No.
I don't
barely
know
who
who
Wheeler
that
Yuta is. The only reason I know who that is because it has a fucking stupid name. That's the only reason I ever remember it. I don't think I've ever seen a Wheeler Yuta match.
All you
Was he in one of the CMLL matches?
Who? Wheeler Yuta?
Yeah.
I don't.
Was he in the one with Panther and shit? That would be the only time I would have seen him.
Was he did he was that the match? Because he gets. I don't remember if he was in that match or if Matt Sydal was his replacement. Because I remember.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
I
remember Matt Sydal being
Matt
there.
Sydal's awesome.
Yeah, shouts out Matt Sydal.
Fuck you, Wheeler Yuta.
We need to bring a Matt Sydal match for the fucking pod.
I remember
do
he
it.
said buzz.
Velocity.
Why not from me? Yeah.
Or like a fucking like an Evan Bourne match or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. I bet there's a 6-minute Evan Bourne match.
Yeah, on like fucking
SmackDown
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, blow your mind.
Anyway, yeah, R.I.P. Jaka. I'll just give it out now. Dude of the week is Jaka. I don't know. Fuck it. We're doing the show out of order. I don't give a fuck. We're back and we're breaking all the rules.
Yeah, guys, and I only remembered just 20 minutes ago that I am Cage Match Game, so we're good.
Hey, speaking of Dom-related segments, it's time for Dom's Animal Corner and maybe Comic Corner. I don't know.
No, we're just gonna talk about little green men today, little gray men.
Okay,
little alien men.
What do you mean, little gray men? I was curious because you said this, and I like didn't try and fact check you. I was just like, all right, fuck it. Wrote it in the format.
Talking about baby grays now?
Yeah, a little gray alien, little green aliens with big eyes.
Little baby grays. They're different.
Mm-hmm.
They're very
little
different.
Gray aliens.
Green and gray.
And do you Mexico alien corpse? Looking this up, sending the images. So now Brady.
Yep.
What do you think of this image?
So I already Googled it. Do you want to know what I think of this?
I really want to make these my profile pictures, honestly, in some way, because I feel a kinship with these.
I think it works really well.
It reminds me like of the Predator. Like, does that make sense?
I disagree, and I think you are wrong, and I think we need to cast you off the island.
And you've been voted out.
You've been voted out.
Replaced by a mummified alien.
What was that damn?
Can you fucking imagine if one of our cohorts was a mummified alien though, and we just kind of had him like a constant camera on him?
And we would like kick to him, and he wouldn't say anything because he.
And then one day he goes, "All right, it's better." And we go, "Oh my god, what the fuck?"
We should do that.
The world is our oyster, boys.
Yeah.
We're being real here. We can do whatever we want. Dom, do you want to talk about Absolute Martian Manhunter?
Not really. I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
No, okay. I mean, Absolute Martian
Another
Manhunter.
win for Obby.
Yep, Absolute Martian Manhunter is really good, and I think Obby would like it because it's smart and it's kind of like the Manhunter movie. It's kind of like that.
I mean, I probably would. I used to love comic books.
It's nice art.
Yeah.
I think it's a very clever way of doing the story. I don't want to give spoilers away. This is my Dom recommendation. Read all of it. It's like the best comic so far of like 2025. But like, there's also a lot of comics. But like, this is a pretty good one.
Who wrote it?
I think it's Dennis Camp. Dennis Camp. I don't know. I know his name. I don't know how to say it. Dennis Camp. And Javier Rodriguez, I think, is on art. Yeah, you're gonna see I'm right because I know my shiz.
No, I believe you. I didn't.
I thought you were lying. I thought you were fucking lying.
Are you fucking serious? You think I would be lying about this shit?
No.
We might have to talk after pod.
No, I don't. I trust you implicitly, Dom.
Thank you.
No problem.
I don't know much about the Manhunter book or the Wonder. Well, I know a little bit about the Wonder Woman book because I got some insight on that one yesterday. But I have been reading Absolute Batman, which has been a lot of fun for me. Just cause
that's the one that's attracting everyone, but the real smart folk are reading Manhunter.
Just
kidding.
I have been, I think, because I'm caught up on Batman, so I think I'm gonna lock into Wonder Woman next, and then try and get through Wonder Woman, and then after Wonder Woman, maybe I'll get to Martian Manhunter. Well, like,
yeah, you should do that.
Martian Manhunter.
I like Wonder Woman.
Martian Manhunter as a character, just I have the least amount of interest for. That's why I'm not.
Are you man? I always think he's cool. He's a cool.
I don't know, man.
He's
I'm
green.
sorry. Like he's green. That's exactly like that's. I don't know.
But like he's just as strong as Superman, but he just looks like, but he's also a shapeshifter and can go intangible, and like is super well versed in mind telepathy and shit. Like what?
This is I'm sure Obby is just like fucking. All right, can we get
eyes roll the back?
I've gone Mexican alien corpse mode over here.
Oh, you doing some deep research? Are you?
Put that in the thumbnail. No one will know why until now, because they're not gonna expect it to be Animal Corner. They're real, man. They're real, bro.
I mean, I've never.
Yeah, I believe you. As I said, I trust you implicitly, Dom. So if you say they're real, I think they're probably real.
I'll be honest. I've never once doubted the essence of other people or like other life forms in the universe. Like, there's no way that we're the anomaly. You know?
I mean, there's like bacteriums in the waters and shit. You know? Out there.
I mean, yeah. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way, like, just...
Talking about life on other planets. We got a cage match game or what? Dom, did you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's Bob Roop. This week I picked Bob Roop.
Okay. Bob Roop.
Bob Roop.
No, guys.
Give me my points.
So the points for him, the wrestler this day
For
is
Bob
7
Roop.
point. Yeah, for Bob Roop is 7.31. Now guess who this Bob Roop is?
It's a Bob Roop is the species here.
No, it's just a
7.51, you
wrestler.
said?
Yeah, it's just 7.31. 7.31.
Fuck, dude, I don't
7.31. Matt
know.
Bourne, Doink.
There's
No,
no
but I
way
should have
Doink.
picked that shit.
There's
I
no
should have
way
picked
Doink
that
is
shit.
rated at a 7.
He
Doink is
fucking better be.
he should be, yeah, but he's probably like a fucking 4 or something because people are just want to shit on him for being like for going crazy and shit. I'm trying to think of like wrestlers Dom would pick.
Yeah, bro, sure.
I don't know, Yuji Nagata.
Nope.
Go ahead and give us the first review, Dom.
Okay, so this one is a 10.
Why?
I didn't even pick any of these, man. I'm just doing this on the fucking fly.
Hey, that's real. I like that.
Blank is a great face, but an excellent heel. The way he just soaks in all of the heat was insane. Sure, the title run was redundant, but he earned it. He has the look, the passion for the business. He's the perfect guy.
Oh my god, this is fucking John Moxley,
Wait.
isn't it?
No, that's
Damn
not
it.
likely. And sure, there's better wrestlers, but they don't have the full package that Blank has. And he wasn't just given everything immediately. He built his way up from FCW, and his career is a fascinating one.
Go
Seth
ahead.
Rollins.
No, we already did Seth Rollins.
We did
Oh,
already
shit.
do Seth Rollins. Is that?
Well, I had already guessed Triple H anyway, so I got 2 guesses there.
Yeah, it's still both wrong.
Yeah.
All right, give us the second review.
Number 9. I mean, 9.
Burger King foot lettuce.
One of the best wrestlers in the modern era that is a must watch whenever he's on TV. The aura of this man is untouchable.
Roman Reigns.
Oh my
Yeah,
god. Yeah. I'm not even mad that Albie won fucking 2 points there.
That's a sick pick, Dom.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I know.
What do you
did.
mean he built his way up? He's been
Dude, he
forced
built his way up from FCW, dude.
Yeah, he did from FCW.
aura and hype moments.
All on his own.
All on his own with FCW, and he was trained by Steve Kern, and Steve Kern was friends with Bob Roop.
Oh, I see how this all makes its way back.
They were
around.
friends, and then they were enemies.
Were
They were terrible. Because Bob Roop talked shit on his dad for being a prisoner of war.
Oh my god! And then
He said my dad would never be pussy like that and get captured.
That's so real.
Yeah,
Brady,
Florida,
you're gonna
baby.
have to watch the Plan B tape.
Plan B tape.
Yeah, Bob Roop was gonna blackmail the whole business in like the 70s and ruin wrestling before it even started, and was gonna say it's all fake and to try and get the Is that right? He's just trying to get the territory of Tampa.
Yeah. I don't know can't remember the exact story, but yeah, it was something to do with like an outlaw promotion, and he tried to get the territory, and he made a tape like exposing wrestling. It's on YouTube.
Yes, it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick, actually.
Yeah, and his name sounds like Bob Poop.
Yeah, and he used to give people in this sugar hold and then give them an oil check.
And then he was straight up, they would have the get out of the sugar hole challenge for Chevrolet, and everyone who did it would get a thumb up the butt and cry instead.
Yeah.
They can't get out, and you can't get a car, and you just get a hurt butt.
Yeah.
Just get a hurt butt is crazy.
As you know, he's got big thumbs.
Huge thumbs, dude.
Not comfortable.
Guys like that are just built like brick shit houses. Like that's just a fact. Well known.
Dude, I cannot fucking wait to eat vegetables after this podcast.
Hey, little insight pre-pod. I had some Culvers. What y'all know about Culver's?
I wish.
There's one by my dad. I thought it was fine.
It's not, yeah,
Sorry.
it's not like it's something super special, but man, they're like I got the milkshake with it. Oh,
I could get down on it.
the
I
The
could definitely eat
milkshake
it.
didn't
crinkle
make
cut
him poop
fries.
yet.
No, it did
I grilled
actually.
some
That was
Oh, it did? Oh,
pre-pod, yeah,
damn.
pre-pod. Do we want to get to the email to the Connor segment?
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta pull it up.
I love you, Connor.
Yeah, I had a separate. Okay. Well, we have 2 emails.
Oh my.
Yes, I remember this.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember this as well.
But I will start with Connor. Hey, File Under Fire dudes, had a great time listening to this week's pod and really appreciated your thoughts on my Kanemoto question. I thought the comparisons to Misawa and Toyota were very apt, and I had never even considered that it was harder to watch the 90s New Japan stuff now. So even as people are overcorrecting on other wrestlers like Misawa and Toyota, the footage is more readily available and their matches are more highly regarded, so there's always new people watching those matches and enjoying them, whereas guys like Kanemoto and other New Japan juniors don't have that same pipeline of new fans watching their stuff, and they end up being even more forgotten than they probably should be. Also, just wanted to say that I'm so honored to be getting my own segment, and I'll come up with a few names: Pros and Connors,
Ooh,
Very
Nations.
Pros and Connors is very good, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a fucking what a bombshell for the first fucking suggestion. That's great.
You got to find a concept for it though, but I trust in him that he can do it.
Oh, I think Pros and Connors is just like he
talks about pro wrestlers.
Yeah, he just talks about like his thoughts on a certain random pro wrestler, and we kind of
and then we give our thoughts.
Yeah,
that would be very
he gives
fun.
us his pros and cons.
Yeah,
allows us for banter.
Banter.
Perfect.
Man,
the second recommendation was Consternations, like consternations.
Ooh, man, he's clever.
Good.
Big words.
Yeah, Ring of Connor.
That one's
well,
funny,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or we just want to make it clear we do not have Honor Club subscriptions. Or Konzo Bombs.
Konzo Bomb.
These are just
Konzo Bomb would just be a
Ooh.
really good username, actually. Like he should.
Yeah.
If he's gonna do anything, Konzo Bomb should be his Discord name whenever he finally joins the
Konzo.
Discord.
Yeah, when you join the server, your name's Konzo Bomb.
Yeah.
We need to get him in there.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to get him in here.
At the very least.
Anyway, he says, those are just a few I came up with at work today. Hopefully the fact that they are all puns based around my name doesn't make me look too self-centered. Thanks for all the great pods, guys. Sincerely, Connor.
I think that's the point, is that
one of them is Dom's Animal Corner. That's a little self-centered.
Yeah, but you're the animal guy. That's why we have it.
I'm the animal guy, I'm the alien guy, I'm the monster guy, I'm the comic guy.
It's true.
I'm the beast and the ghouls guy. They speak to me.
You're the guy.
You are the lettuce ape.
Lettuce ape.
That's true. All right, now we have another email here with more
Yay.
questions, and I've already forgotten what they were. Well, not already. I read them a week ago.
Well, a week ago from what they were.
So we'll be doing this Bill O'Reilly style. It's from Biz. Hello. Connor's email had me thinking of other guys who've been lost in the stew of critical acclaim over the past 30 years. The one I had been thinking of last week before the show even dropped was Hase. If I did not follow / get constantly reminded of 2 annoying dumbasses on Twitter, I don't think I'd ever hear Hase praise. And even then, it feels like I go months between instances, even though he is the preeminent Meltzerite nude wrestler, derogatory, of the early to mid-90s. Maybe part of that is due to him being a sex pest, but when has that ever stopped wrestling fans before? Even with him being a fairly mainstream Japanese political figure, having a strong reputation with peers, and being involved in historically significant moments like the Muda scale, I hear about him very infrequently. Are the generational sands just shifting beneath our feet, or have people finally realized he is fucking boring? Are there other workers you feel whose praise has been lost to time? Is it warranted? Also, Dom, do you have a favorite deep sea animal? Vampire squids, anglerfish, barrel-eye fish, etc.
I'll let.
I don't know. Hase's not a guy. I think you hear about the New Japan heavyweights even less than you hear about
the juniors. I think
the juniors. Yeah, I mean Hashimoto. Everybody knows Hashimoto.
But I think
and loves Hashimoto. But
I think the benefit.
He's the exception.
I think the benefit that Hashimoto has is that there's 0-1 stuff.
That's true.
So like When you
my favorite deep sea animal is probably the giant isopod that lives down there.
is that the one you always send the
It's like a
pictures of?
squid with an isopod.
I sent isopod picture.
What's the gif you always send of like the very like the deep little sea fish? You know what I'm talking about?
I sent a deep sea fish gif.
I don't fucking know.
This looks
I
like a
don't
big ass
remember. I
roller
don't even.
coaster, bro.
Yeah, they're cool. I don't. Yo, Brady. I don't even remember 20 minutes ago. What animal did I talk about?
You talked about little gray
Baby
men.
rays.
Little gray
Sort of.
man. Little aliens.
Yeah, little Mexican alien
Yeah.
corpses. Anyway, yeah,
You guys have thoughts on Hase?
I think
I have
Hase.
not seen enough of him. He invented the Northern Light suplex.
I think it's like the same thing you were saying with Kanemoto and stuff. Like, right? It's so little of that stuff being available. Like,
Yeah. He did really used to be up there. I'm not. To me, he reminds me of Takeshita in that,
I
like,
like
he's
his
like
Sambo suplex.
mechanically very good, but he just doesn't. He just leaves me cold. He doesn't. His stuff feels very formulaic to me. Now, I know people who love Hase.
Mhm.
you also know people that love Takeshita, so.
Yeah, but I know people, serious individuals who love Hase,
I think
connoisseurs, if you will.
I think another
But
thing, like, Biz brings up the Muda scale, right? Like,
yeah,
I have heard the term the Muda scale like a ton of times. I've heard people reference it that aren't New Japan watchers at all. Never in my life have I seen.
I'm a part of the language.
Never in my life have I seen the match or anything in refer. I've never even seen Muda bleed, bro. I've watched Muda matches and never seen Muda bleed.
That's true. I mean, I
He
have
has
actually. I've
that,
seen him bleed.
and he was in WCW. I'm trying to think of guys who, like, I think Dean Malenko is a guy. I think Chris Jericho. I think people have turned on the older Chris Jericho stuff and seen it differently. I think Terry Taylor is a guy that used to be like highly
Heralded.
thought of and is not anymore.
I mean, there's a lot of that generation. Like, I think you could talk about a lot of like new gen WWF guys that kind of went from being like, oh, these guys are like really good to just people going like, eh. But then like on the opposite side of that, right? You go like the people who talked about like Terry Taylor being like great and then like cooling on him, they come back around to some of the other older guys like a Lex Luger for example, who like, oh, Lex was actually really good. We just discredited him because he wasn't working like somebody like Terry Taylor. Like he wasn't as much of back and forth and quote unquote high spots.
Yeah, no, I think that's right on. I'm trying to think of some more. Should have looked at these again before the pod started. There's plenty of those guys though. Whose reputations have. I don't even know like if Hase's reputation has fallen because I feel like me and Biz and my friend Lawson, same boat. Like I feel like most people do like Hase that know of him, but I think it's more of what Biz was saying is like he's just kind of been forgotten.
Yeah, I think it's just.
I think Kurt Hennig is a guy whose reputation has suffered recently, but I think that's probably crazy. He doesn't have a super long peak, but his peak is really good. But he's a guy who used to be like universally considered great, and I've seen more and more people kind of sour on.
Do you think that's
Kurt Hennig?
But like, do you think that's just more people seeing stuff and being like, well, this isn't, like being able to watch stuff like repetitively? Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, possible, but I mean that hasn't really hurt Ric Flair, but he's Ric Flair.
yeah, but I think a lot of what Ric Flair does is it can Ric Flair can be different in execution if still like hitting the same kind of beats.
Yeah, using the same beats. Yeah, I think probably it has to do with the fact that he like at times was pretty bad in WCW.
Also, if you watch
But he
one Ric Flair match, you're not watching another one because you probably just watched 35 minutes of fucking heat and stupid bullshit. Like, do you think one day we will ever get to the point where we end up watching the Steamboat Flair Broadway? Like, you think that ever happens on the pod?
See, why not? It's a good match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for it. I'd rather watch like the Chi-Town Rumble one or something, but
Or watch just
I'm up for
three shorter matches.
it. Yeah.
I do. Ooh,
I mean, that's just great, man. That's just great if you're in the mood for it.
I want to point this out before.
I don't feel like. I mean, there's longer matches that I've thought about bringing, but I brought the one that I had for this week was 30, and even then I'm like, that's a big ask to watch. To ask other people to watch a match this long, but I'll sit down and watch a long ass match if I know it's going to be fucking good.
For sure.
And those matches are great.
I do want to point out real quick while I'm thinking about
Obviously.
with Jaka and Zack Sabre Jr. being reviewed on this episode, we have officially reviewed 100 total matches on the podcast. So
look at us.
That's kind of a cool moment. Also, like, I don't know why it's cool in my head that like one of the first matches we ever reviewed was a Zack Sabre Jr. match, and the 100th was also a Zack Sabre Jr. match. I don't know, weird, funny stuff like that. I think it's neat. But yeah, I kind of noticed that when I went to the playlist with all the matches, and I saw 100 videos, and I went, holy shit, we've watched 100 matches. That's fucking cool, man. Like,
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of goddamn wrestling matches.
So if you ever want to say that you don't know where to find good wrestling or don't know what wrestling to watch, we've given you at least 100 matches of a lot of variety.
Let's call it 99. Don't watch that Generico match.
Yeah, fuck you, Brady. Let's get
Hey. Listen, if you look at that list and you want to pick one match out to watch and you don't know what to watch, go watch that fucking Teddy Hart Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Too Tough Tony, yes.
Yeah. Go watch that shit.
Yes.
Go watch them destroy fucking Violent J's house.
Yeah.
Teddy Hart.
I would like that. That's true.
That was so stupid, man. Anyway.
Best episode ever.
Yeah, wrestling. I don't know. Wrestling opinions are stupid. I say as we have a wrestling podcast where I don't know. We don't really talk about fucking opinions. We just say shit's sick and tell you about cool matches. So I guess that kind of counts for something, right?
Those are opinions.
Yeah.
Nevertheless.
Fuck, I don't know.
We may or may not be back same time next week. It remains to be seen. Still kind of wide open.
Yeah, still kind of wide open. I think until like I said, like probably middle to end of this month. With Aubie still mid-move, things are a bit up in the air. But alas, we will be bringing you these episodes nonetheless because this is, really fucking good, fun podcast.
Yes, and I'm glad to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it was nice getting to hear you guys after like a week and a half. Yeah. If you like this podcast, like, comment, subscribe, please. Do all of those things wherever you're listening to this, whether that be Spotify, Apple, YouTube, no matter what, wherever you listen, follow, like, comment, do any of the things, review it on the podcast platforms if you want to. Give us 5 stars, please. I beg. We beg. Go, as always, go check us out on socials, whether that be the pod account, any of our personal accounts. You can, see Obby tweeting about whatever he's talking about, or Dom talking about comic books or something, and then I don't know
Maybe.
whatever I retweet that day, really. Or I talked about Twilight today on my Twitter, so there you go. There's that.
So don't follow Brady.
Yeah, there you go.
Got it.
Go check out Yard Subject to Change. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know what you guys wrote about today. I did not see it.
A Rays match.
Oh,
Rays versus Static. 2KW, the best.
There you go.
Yep.
Go check that out. As always. And yeah, we will see you guys next time. I'm not gonna say next week because I don't fucking know. We will see you guys next time with 3 very, very good wrestling matches. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.